Day number 67 of vlogging every day. How are you guys doing today? Your boys actually gotta get some sleep here, cause I gotta be up in the morning. I don't work, but I'm working right now. Without further ado, guys, yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Anthony, aka Ant Physics, guys, back to day number 67 of vlogging every day. How are you guys doing, by the way? I'm gonna keep on repeating it because I have NXT Vengeance Day to go through, plus some things in AAA I want to go through with you guys. And I'm also doing NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania, but that's gonna be a few weeks from now. But we are gonna be doing NXT Vengeance Day right now, as well as this Saturday. I am going to go over the AAA Rey de Reyes, which is the pay-per-view before AAA Triple Mania. My bad. So we are going to go over Vengeance Day and what a little bit of vengeance and revenge. Tony D'Angelo kicks off the show. Not really, but I'm going to be doing it right here. Tony D'Angelo would take on Dark State's leader, Dion Lennox. In this match, I was excited for Tony D'Angelo to be back. Excited for what Phase 2 will be. Phase 1, obviously, taking down Dark State, which Tony D'Angelo has done exactly that. Tony D'Angelo has taken the victory over the one and only Dion Lennox. We have a street fight for the women of the roster as Blank Monroe versus Miss Jada Parker. Blank Monroe had proven that Miss Jada Parker is nothing but talk. Miss Jada Parker said something different, that she is all action. When it comes to Vengeance Day, when it comes to revenge, which woman will win in a street fight? And again, guys, Blank Monroe asked for it. You know what they say, be careful what you wish for, be careful what you ask for, because that could go downhill. But Blank Monroe proved me wrong and was able to take down Miss Jada Parker in a nice little street fight. We have updates for the NXT Women's Championship. I'll catch you guys that in a little bit. But we are going to be talking about the Women's NXT North American Championship, as Izzy Dame versus, we all know and love, Miss Tatum Paxley. Tatum shows that she can be another champion and be the second woman ever to hold both the NXT Women's Championship and the NXT Women's North American Championship. That was obviously first held by the current Women's World Champion, Miss Premier Stephanie Vaquer. I can't really roll up the tongue like I usually do, guys. I have a bad cut right inside my gum, and it hurts. And I'm trying to get rid of it. It's been hurting me for the past couple of days, but we all know your boy feels no pain, but this pain, your boy feels a lot. Izzy Dame wants to prove that she's going to take down Tatum Paxley and end their rivalry once and for all when it comes to the NXT Women's North American Championship. That's all the women right now are going to be fighting for. Miss Tatum Paxley was able to say when she wins the championship, it's not only just going to be her championship, it's going to be our championship. And our championship will continue on, as Tatum Paxley was able to take down Izzy Dame even with the callings by her side. Mamacita Miss Lola Vice is currently 3-0 in NXT Underground. Will it change? Will Kalani Jordan be the first woman to KO or tap out Miss Lola Vice? One half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Campeón, Lola Vice was able to shut off the doubters and make sure that her undefeated streak inside the NXT Battleground is still undefeated. As she is still undefeated, she is now 4-0 in that match style, as Lola Vice shakes her way to NXT stand and deliver, still holding one of the most prestigious titles in AAA history, that being the Mixed Tag Team titles, as she still holds that by Mr. Iguana. Now, before the main event, I will be talking to you guys about the announcement that Robert Stone has put on announced for the NXT Women's Championship, March 17th in Houston, Texas, live on NXT. Not only that Fallon Henley will defend the Women's Speed Championship against the tournament finals this week on NXT, but Jacy Jayne will defend the championship against both Zarya and Sol Ruca at that event. Who's inching their way closer? And who's taking the win and will walk in to stand and deliver as champion? Zarya wants to prove that she no longer follows in the shadow of Sol Ruca. She is tired of Ruca always getting the championship matches before her that ended up as well with the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles. And also worked out with the NXT Women's Championship. Sol Ruca came out, said some things about Zarya and how Zarya meant to her in her career. But Sol Ruca being called up to the main roster pretty soon after WrestleMania. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome little take for Sol Ruca to finally make her way to the main roster. The Women's Speed Champion as well as the Women's North American Championship. But who's walking in to stand and deliver with the NXT Championship? Ricky Saints wants to prove that he's going to be the one to beat Joe Hendry and become the NXT Champion for the second time in his career. Joe Hendry proves that he does not want to mess around, that he is the champion that we all wanted. Joe Hendry was able to take down Ricky Saint, even with the help of Ethan Page. Ethan Page came out, glanced at the NXT Championship. Is Ethan Page next in line for the NXT Championship? Also, what's going to be going on with Vanity Project as we inch towards NXT Stand and Deliver? That's it for NXT Vengeance Day. Now I'm going to go over Triple A's Raid Reyes. 3 matches on the card. 2 championship matches. And as well as the main event that I'm actually going to go through. And we'll be figuring out who will challenge Florida for the AAA El Mega Campeona for the women's division there and their type of structure. First of all, Fatal 4-Way, the first man to gain pinfall submission will win, and we're inching way closer to reaching the sword. The original El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano versus Santos Escobar versus La Paca. 1-on-1 in a fatal 4-way match. I watched AAA. I know what La Paca is all about. I know what El Grande Americano is all about, as well as the original El Grande Americano. Even though the OG does not speak a lot of Spanish like your boy, he's still a luchador. Or is he? We all know what Santos Escobar is all about as he enters towards AAA. And I'm pretty sure the winner, after they've done that, will have a future shot at the AAA El Mega Campeón, currently held by Dominic Mysterio. The AAA World Tag Team titles are also going to be on the line as Psycho Clown and Pacona will take on the War Raiders for the tag team titles. Psycho Clown was part of their nice little fatal 4-way last week, or last night, I should say. And knowing that I love my Lucha Libre culture, nothing's gonna take me down when it comes to his partner and Psycho Clown, as I think they're gonna be retaining the AAA World Tag Team titles. It is a no disqualification match. If Dominic loses, he will leave AAA and Mexico for good. If Dominic Mysterio retains, El Hijo del Vinico will no longer challenge for the AAA El Mega Campeón as long as Dominic is still champion. No disqualification. Dominic Mysterio will defend the championship against El Hijo del Vinico one more time. Who's walking out as champion of AAA and champion of Lucha Libre? Dominic said a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo that I really don't care about, because every time Dominic has like a contract signing, I always mute it. Every time Dominic has a match, I always mute it because I don't really care what he has to say. I don't like that kid. But Vinico was able to reach out and say to Dominic one more time that he's going to lose, even with the Monster Omos being by his side. Who will leave AAA and who will leave Rey Reyes as the AAA El Mega Campeón. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Make sure you get turn on post notification with that little bell icon ding ding so you get to be notified every single time your boy uploads a video. I'm uploading every single day. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on any of it. Oh, you guys want to hear what I have to say about that main event? I will say El Hijo del Vinico is going to be able to take down Dominic Mysterio as Dominic Mysterio leaves AAA and Mexico and comes back to the WWE. Even though I don't like Dominic being, well, since I watched AAA now, I don't like Dominic being either or in WWE or AAA. That turd nugget, YouTube turd nugget, no curse words. I know what you guys are all about. But I do believe that Dominic will lose the AAA Mega Campeón to Vinico. And there's that. And as I said before, I do think La Paca is able to win, but I'm still giving it to the original El Grande Americano, as well as Psycho Clown retaining the AAA World Tag Team titles with his partner. I will be watching Rey Reyes as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, show your boy right here, love support, baby. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. The next time I come to you guys with a WWE Premium Live event, I'm going to be going NXT Stand and Deliver. And I will be going over WrestleMania. as NXT Stand and Deliver is on April 4th, as WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, WrestleMania 42, will be April 18th and 19th. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always guys, it's your boy Anthony, I also go by Ant Physics, and as always guys, peace out y'all.